Hi there, I'm Bunna, and this is my grid-locked ARK series. The map has been divided into grids that can only be unlocked by completing certain milestones I've set for my character. Grids can be lost if I die and can't retrieve my items, or if I die in a boss fight. The series will end when I've either unlocked all of the grids or defeated the Alpha Tier boss encounter. Hello there, everybody! Bunna here, and welcome back to some more ARK Gridlocked. I think we're on 12 episodes now, and it's been probably like a week since I recorded last. We got ourselves our little snail in the base, but I haven't had much time to play recently, so this is probably a week later. And S Plus did have another update, but as far as I can see, it did not break anything. It also did not fix things, so there's still the really creepy looking dude in a jumpsuit hanging out in our base. But as long as he doesn't try sexual stuff, he can hang around. I'm okay with it. In this episode, I think I might want to acquire one or maybe even two more snails. But the main goal, the main thing that I want to do, is try to get ourselves a dino that can carry some metal. Because our big goal is to get that industrial grinder. I need that grinder in my life, because we're going to use it for a lot of stuff later down the road. And most importantly, for the item collector that I've been talking about, because I want to make propellant, but I can't do that until I got the grinder. And then we also found out that the animal tender takes some clay, which I can't make unless I have the grinder. So that resource cost is stupid. I've talked about it before, but it is doable. Especially now that we have one snail. It'll be even more doable once we have more snails. But the main bottleneck there is those ingots. And I don't have a good way of getting ingots right now, outside of, like, running on foot and harvesting them, then bringing them back. And I have made some trips with Achatina. You can see I've got, like, 140 ingots there. I might have some more up here. Yeah, so there's, like, 10 more there. But it's nowhere close to what we need. I do got a bunch smelting up there that I got before. But regardless, not even close to what we need. And I can't tame an Argent yet, because we don't currently have grids where they hang out in. So I'm thinking my best bet is to try to get ourselves a horser.
Jesus Christ.
I had mentioned taming an Equus at one point in time, and I think now might be the time. So I think there's a spawn this direction. I'm gonna go check it out, and if not, we will check out some of the other locations that they can spawn by looking it up on the wiki page. But before I do any of that stuff, I gotta get ourselves some carrots. So I'm probably just going to take half of what we got, and that should be plenty, and that even accounts for some of them spoiling while I'm out and traveling. But I don't foresee us needing any more than that. And normally I would put them on my last slot of my hotbar, but if a peg of Mastax runs at me and, like, steals them, I would be super pissed. Alright, so looking here at the Equus spawn locations on the island, we actually have a lot of chunks unlocked where these guys can spawn. And it's pretty much mainly in the south, to be honest. I think we have them, like, up until that river point there, if I'm not mistaken. And so, I think I'm just gonna go out and explore a little bit. I'll take Athena, that way I'm safe and I can kill stuff along the way. But, a horse is our goal. I want a horse. And how long do Tastykakes last in our inventory? Let's look at that real quick. 1 hour, and then one of them would expire. So, I might take them along too, just in case I happen to find a snail along the way. Then we can just, like, shoot it out and put this in its face, make it ours, you know? I might do that. Okay, Athena. We got things to do. We got places to go. As always, you're my primary mount. My mount of choice. As we are walking out to the beach, this is the perfect time for me to once again be a YouTube whore and ask for some likes. You guys have still been crushing the 40 like goal, so if we can keep meeting that, I would much appreciate it. I've got the Equus spawn map located on my other monitor, so I can keep an eye on it and compare it to the map that we're currently at. And this right up here is where I had seen horses before, and it is one of the spawn locations. So luckily, we do have some chunks that we can potentially find them in, but it of course is not a guarantee. I just hope that we can get a little dude that can help us out to get some metal, and if we don't end up getting a horse, I just want to get something else, and I don't even know what that would be. Little horses. Little horses, I need you. Where are you, little horses? Oh, there's a little monkey there. A little monkey, be cute. What level are you, dude? Can I check you out? 45. Oh, you're fucking worthless. Alright, well, I'm thinking there are no horses in this region right here. So we're gonna move on. Looking at my map, it looks like they can also spawn this direction. Like across the water on the other landmass. So we gonna go this way. Oh, and you know what? I just thought of this, but if I put the Tastykakes on Athena, they will store a hell of a lot longer. Probably the same thing with the carrots. Let's check them out. Oh, yes, but she'll eat them. Okay, she already ate a couple of them. That's unfortunate. Let's get some berries on her first, and then we'll put the carrots on and see if she eats the carrots. I think she's just hungry a little bit, you know? Now let's try it. Yeah, okay, she's consuming the berries over the carrots. And actually, last episode, I think I even made a point to gather meat with her so that she didn't eat the Tastykakes that I put on her. And it turns out that doesn't do shit because she's a fucking herbivore. So right over here was the other spawn location for horses. But give it... Oh, is that an alpha raptor? Oh! Hi, bud! What level are you? 50! Oh, dude, we would shred your asshole so fast. Alright, just so we don't get stacked out, I'm gonna kill this raptor first. And I need to disable the wood harvesting again because I had turned it back on whenever I needed her to harvest it at one point. So I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna disable that. And then we're gonna fuck up this raptor's life. I should really try to get a booster around here as well to do this. I actually wonder if there's any nearby. Maybe I'll tab out real quick and look. So this is the spawn map for the notes and the dossiers. And if we're looking at this map compared to where we are right now, there is one, like, right at the end of the beach. But I'm thinking that's that mega booster that we got. Because that's about the location that it was. So if we go just north of it, there's a couple of the other circles there. And I'm thinking those are pretty close to where we are. If not those ones, then the ones right to the east. So I'm going to explore these woods real fast and see if we can find ourselves a booster.
5 minutes later.
Oh, I found a snail! Look at that! What level are you, dude? 50, that's perfect! Oh, that's perfect. Okay, this thing is going to get knocked out. I'm going to hop off right now. We're going to whistle you on passive so you don't murder its fucking face. And we just going to shoot it in the ass now, girl. Oh, we going to drop this motherfucker. Oh, shit!
Can't get to school now.
And in classic ARK fashion, it is getting pitch black outside. I would not expect anything less. I realize once again that I'm getting heavily sidetracked. But you gotta roll with the punches, people. You know? You need to take as the island provideth. And that's exactly what we're doing. I'm also gonna adjust my fucking gamma, because this is, like, ridiculous. Oh, wow, one Tastykake didn't tame him, guys. Look at that. He went to 87%, and he still needs a little bit more food. I got one more cake, so it'll be just enough to tame this thing. I'm really glad that I had this extra Tastykake, because if I banked on him only eating one, I would be pretty fucked right now. He would have ate my cake, and then that would have been it. He wouldn't have been mine. Oh, Dilo, I see you. I see you, Dilo. Don't even fucking think about it. Don't you touch my snail. Oh. You gotta be... Oh no, you motherfucker! You son of a bitch! Don't you fucking know it! You bastard! Oh. Okay, his taming effectiveness is complete trash now, but you know, I just need a snail, so it's okay. The levels really don't matter a whole lot, but motherfucker!
Alrighty then.
I do believe he is about to be mine as soon as that... Ah, there it is. Okay. We're gonna name him Paste 2, because I don't want to get attached to him, you know? The big thing that you need to look for with a snail is nothing, because their stats don't matter.
Okay.
About the only stat that might play some importance with a snail, at least as far as I know, is their food level. Because the higher their food level, the less Tastykakes you kind of have to make in the long run, because you can just, like, make them in a batch, and then feed them to them, and they can, like, stockpile on food that'll last them a long time. But other than that, that's about the only useful stat for a snail. And even there, it's not even that useful, you know? It's one of those things where you take it if you can get it, but if you can't get it, oh well. Oh my god, I just saw a Tapejara. A Tapejara would be awesome for getting... There it is! Oh, hey bud! Hi, I can't spyglass you though because I'm holding a snail right now. Oh, there's a Doadiki too! Hi buddy! A Doadiki would be useful at some point, but right now I don't know. We're level 70, so we'll probably pass on him. But that Tapejara, I would not mind spyglassing that thing. Once again, I know we should be fighting an alpha right now, and I should have gotten that booster, but we take things as the island provides. And right now I saw a Tapejara, which means it's kind of priority, you know?
5 minutes later.
Okay, well I officially lost the Tapejara, but I did find the booster. So we're just back to the same base plan. I'm gonna pop this dude. Boop-a-doop. And then we're just gonna go on a warpath. Starting with these Brawnos, because they're the nearest thing, and I kinda got a bloodthirst. Oh, there's the Tapejara! Oh, hi buddy. No, don't run. Hey, don't run. I wanna spyglass you. I got too much shit in my hand. 20. Okay, you're worthless. Never mind. Oh, Alpha Raptor. Have you yet encountered Athena, goddess of sex? We shall have a sparring duel out here on this single rock. Come here, Alpha Raptor. Let me show you my claws. The local population calls me Santa, because I always bring the claws. Okay, what we end up getting? Oh boy, that's a really good crossbow. That was worth every second that we spent getting the booster and killing that thing. Holy shit. The last one we got was really good. It was 184, this one's 201. Good God. And look at that durability. 368 compared to 147. Straight up, way more than double. That is fucking crazy. We also got some really nice Mastercraft hide boots. But as of right now, I don't really have much of a use for them. If I start doing more metal runs and going on top of mountains, then I might. So those might be actually useful in the end. Since I've got the booster running, I probably should take advantage of it, because it's also getting me XP by killing all this stuff. So I'm just gonna go on a quick warpath, and we will probably make our way back to base so I can put this snail down, and then I can actually use my spyglass while I'm riding. And then we will continue scouting for horses.
5 minutes later.
Oh, is that another alpha? Is that what that is up here? Holy shit, it is. Oh, this couldn't have lined up better. Alpha Raptor, have you yet encountered Athena, goddess of sex? Oh, give me something good, Mr. Raptor. I need more good lootage. Oh, what a get. What a get. Just some garbage picks. Nothing good. Well, we have killed our way back to base, so I can put Mr. Snail in his proper home, and then we're gonna set straight back out and keep looking for horsies. But I gotta do the same thing I did with the last snail here. I gotta, like, throw him down, I gotta hitch him, and then I can put him on Wonder, which will make him start producing paste. I think I can put him on Wonder now. If not, I'll have to unhitch him and do it. But enable Wondering. Okay. And then this dude might actually have, holy shit, 24 paste. So he had 7 on him right when we left the base. That was about 25 minutes ago. That's how much footage I have right now, roughly. I have like 31 minutes, but, you know, we were talking here for a few. So, 24 paste he produced in about 25 minutes. So it's about a paste a minute. That's pretty crazy, guys. So I've messed around at base here for way too long, and now the booster's pretty much done. I know we got levels. It's telling me at the top of the screen. I don't know how many we got. Regardless, I'm pretty sure we just unlocked a new grid. So let's open her up. Yes! Holy shit! 6 levels? What? We got 6 levels from that! Guys, that's 2 grids. Because that'll get us level 80, and that'll get us level 85. That's nuts! Alright, let's pour it all into melee damage. I'm still gonna get down that route, I think. I don't know about engrams right now. We can take a look real quick, but obviously the thing I want to do is unlock more grids. Oh, we can get some good stuff. We can get the industrial forge. We can get scuba, which means we can finally start doing stuff in the ocean and potentially looting some crates down there. We can maybe even do some of the water dungeons at some point, like the cave systems that have artifacts and such. So that right there, that is massive for the series. Getting scuba is something I think I talked about, like, episode 1. So that is massive. And then the forge, obviously, is going to be super big, but all of our metal is going to be going towards that industrial grinder. So this is just going to be on the back burner for the time being. The chemistry bench, that's going to be something super useful, but once again, a lot of resources, so we're just going to back burner it. Gas mask is kind of worthless right now. Might need that if we do the cave in like the redwoods, because it's got some gas in there that you can't breathe in. So we will need that at some point, but for right now it's kind of worthless. Anything else might just be meh. You know? I don't know that we necessarily need anything else. The mining drill, potentially. I honestly didn't even know you could make that on the island. I thought the only thing that you could make from, like, the latest expansion was, well, no, because it wouldn't be cryopods, because they're from Genesis. Or, from Extinction, rather. The mining drill's from Genesis. And it looks like we can craft that. So if we get enough resources, especially the black pearls, then that might be something that we craft at some point. We also unlocked the Rex saddle. So that's massive, right? That's big. We can start taming up a Rex army. Enough about the engrams, though. Let's tab out and unlock our grids. Alright, we got the program opened up. We've got all the grids numbered and labeled and everything like that. I just need to put in here that the max is 13, because that's how many grids that we have the potential of unlocking. And let's see what we get. 1. Okay, that's really good. 1 is up in the redwoods. So let's hide the number. Let's grab the selection tool, like always. And this time... Well, Karen, why didn't you tell me that the grid was red? Look at this. This isn't gonna do. This is just nasty. Let's wipe it down. You know, let's just scrub it up. Just like a little Kleenex. We're just gonna wipe it down with some Windex. I don't know why you'd use a Kleenex and Windex on something. Maybe because they both have X in the name. Just like my ex. Fucking Karen. God, she was a bitch. Alright, we got it all renumbered, and now the max is 14 instead of 13, because when we unlocked this grid, it scooched it up a little bit, and so now we got 2 grids there that have the potential of being unlocked. So let's see what we get. 10. 10 is still landmass, so I will take it. Any landmass we get, I will take it. But it would not be right if we didn't break out the Frenchman. Ha ha! Frenchmen love their races. We love to just, piece by piece, scrub it down and take our time. Oh, this voice is not much of a French voice anymore. But maybe if I throw in something like a baguette, then it will sound more French. Alright, so back in the game here, we need to put the pins on the proper places here on the map. So if I press P like always, and we do 55, and then I think 55, and I don't even know how many pins this is now. Is this like 17? No, it's like 19. Okay, so 19, Boom! That grid's unlocked, which was a big one to get in the Redwoods. That is a lot of surface area, which means there is a lot of dinos there that we can potentially tame. And then the other grid was at the coast. So let's see, what marker is that? That would be 65, and then 85, and that makes that grid number 20. Boom! Holy shit, people. 20 grids. We have unlocked 20 grids so far. That is incredible. Distractions aside, I still haven't lost sight of what I want to do this episode. We got one of the things accomplished, which was taming another snail, so now that thing is making me more paced, but I still want to get a dino that is capable of carrying a lot of metal for me. Not even like a ton of metal, just a decent amount of metal. You know, a horse would fill the void, as I've said, but if something else pops up that I think would be viable, I will take it.
5 minutes later.
Oh my god, that's a 145 parasaur. That is a super easy tame with the potential of having a lot of weight. Plus it gets me an extra grid, because I have yet to tame a level 145 plus parasaur. Holy shit, people. Okay. Alright, we know what we're doing. We just found it. Not quite as grand as I was hoping, but you know what? A parasaur void has... Oh, fucking hell, that's a Carno. Let's take care of that shit right now. Okay, anyways, like I started to say, there has been a void in the world of parasaurs ever since Wanda's unfortunate passing. So this dude is gonna fulfill the void that has been empty. Come here, little dude. Come here. You're gonna be ours. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. It'll only hurt for a moment, and then you're gonna have a really good life. I promise you. I realize I could be using my awesome crossbow to shoot this thing, but honestly, I would be afraid of the arrows killing it, because I don't know how much health a parasaur has at level 145 plus. So, I wanted to be safe, I wanted to use the rifle, I did it purposefully. Let's see what kind of stats this thing has. Oh, that's not terrible. That's not bad. Decent health, decent stamina, 614 weight. I mean, that could certainly be better. But I think parasaurs get a decent amount of weight per point. So if we got some levels in this dude, it would probably be up there with close to what a horse can carry. The only difference is I think the weight of metal is reduced with a horse. So I still want to get one. But this is basically a free grid. Plus it has the potential to be our metal carrier if we don't find a horse. So I am super happy about this.
Can't get to school now.
Alright, Athena. You're providing the berries, like always. You're taming us a new friend. Look at him go. Oh, the little dude's just chomping away. 54.5%, dude. Look at you go. Oh, you like those berries, don't ya? Oh, little dude. You're getting close. Oh, I'm excited. You got like one more berry. Ah, one more berry and you're part of the bonnet armor. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby! Oh, we're gonna name you Pocket the Parasaur. I think that is a perfect name for you. One, because I'm gonna be using you to store things like metal and such, so Pocket is fitting. But two, I'm probably gonna carry you around in a cryopod. You know? I can just walk to the mountain on foot, plop you down, harvest, fill you up, and then take you back home. So Pocket is, like, super fitting. Plus, it's really fun to say.
Alright, yeah. Absolute Zero. First track. Here we go. Yo, his name is Pocket. The Pocket Parasaur, simply flexing his legs will scare the other dinosaurs. A truly ripped, finely toned beast of construction. His tail alone has been dubbed the tool of mass destruction. His name is Pocket. They call him a prophet because he foreshadows death when he holds a mic and drops at a stacked red vicious beast, plowing through all these trees, leaving bodies in waste while strolling down a Palm Beach. His name is Pocket. You'll think he's possessed, spinning heads more often than an exorcist. Truly perfect. His arms are bulging and frightening. When he scratches his head, you see a crack of lightning. His name is Pocket, and never cowers in fear. He just pushes ahead, exclaiming, "Hold my beer." Endless hordes of enemies might as well be a striptease. He'll stand on our bodies to take his Facebook selfies. His name is Pocket, because he pops it and locks it like a keychain locket. He's always dropping a profit, stocking up on his victims and picking through all their pockets. Blackjacking the witnesses and looting all of their watches. His name is Pocket, a living legend in flesh. A single scratch from his claw will have you weep in distress. There's no contesting this message. A single look at his visage will topple down your whole village and leave a big burning mess. His name is Pocket. Yeah. His name is Pocket. Oh. Pocket. His name is Pocket. Woo.
How much weight did you get? 720! That's pretty good. Not too shabby. Alright. I say we get Mr. Pocket back to base. That way I can safely say that I secured him. We will unlock a grid that we acquired from taming him. And then we will continue to set out looking for a horser. Nice thing about having Athena set to not harvest any wood is that I can just fucking clear cut forests now whenever I have other dinos follow me. So they don't get, like, caught on everything. Come on, little Pocket. We're getting close, buddy. Okay, Mr. Pocket. Oh, you fucking birds. Birds, please. Leave Pocket alone. Okay, yeah, you took that like a champ, I'll give you that, but can you take 2 arrows? I think not. Okay, Mr. Pocket. Welcome to your new home, dude. Yeah. You like it? I think I actually might put you down in the cave, just in the entrance there, so you're, like, safeguarded until I get out here a little more secure. I'd like to get some walls up at some point, you know? Put some Plant X species, maybe, that can target all these fucking birds that are flying around. So in the meantime, why don't you follow me? Come on down in the cave. That way I know you're safe, and I don't gotta worry about your well-being. Come on, little dude. Come on. Yeah, come on. Just a little bit further. Oh, there you go. Okay, Mr. Pocket. You are nice and safe. I'm gonna keep you probably on passive, maybe, so you don't go, like... Well, I don't know. Maybe I should keep you on, like, attacking... or neutral, maybe. Let's just put you on neutral. Let's keep you there. Keep you on neutral. You should be safe, because nothing bad spawns up here anyways, but just in case. And we are gonna tab out and unlock the 3rd grid for this episode. That's insane. Alright, I've got all the numbers in place, and the maximum is now 15 that I've went ahead and changed. So let's see what we get. 2. Okay. 2 is a great grid to unlock. That is more landmass right in the center of the map. I don't know if anything important spawns there, per se. I think it's just more the same stuff that we've already got. But regardless, land is land. I will take it. And that has the potential for some Rexes, maybe. Maybe even more so than the other grids. So because it might have more Rexes... Alright, back in the game, we need to put a pin on 55, 65, and that will be 21. Look at that! 21 grids, people. 21 grids. While I'm in the base, I might as well check my snails. 18. Wow, that is awesome. 18 paste. How much you got, dude? 31? Dude, this is crazy. Look at that. 49 paste I just pulled off of them. And we've hardly even been away. That's just nuts. This goal of the industrial grinder is looking a lot more positive now that I'm starting to get some of these things in play. You know, the big limitation with these guys is going to be keeping them fed, because they're going to start plowing through their food. I mean, as you can see, this one's already like 542, so I'm going to need more Tastykakes to feed them. Shouldn't be an issue, I wouldn't think, But that production of honey out here is pretty slow. I actually want to check that while we're at the base because I want to see how it's doing. I also want to see how the beer's doing. It's been a long time. We got 3 beer. Okay, that's extraordinarily slow. But we're also not going to use it, I don't think, anytime soon, unless we find a Calicotherium, so it can take its jolly old time. The honey here, on the other hand, different story. We've only got 2. So that's 1 more Tastykake that we can make. That'll certainly preserve their lives quite a bit, but I could really use that thing to pump up production. And if it doesn't, we might just need to go start looting some more beehives to make ourselves a supply of Tastykakes. I just realized that she has 12 levels to spend from that little excursion we went on, too. So I'm gonna dump all melee damage. 776%. Now, if I can find a Horsa, and I cannot die, this would be the most successful episode to date. I mean, we're talking goals set, goals achieved, no deaths, and we unlocked 3+ grids. That would be awesome. So I've been riding around for a solid 10 minutes or so now, checking all the spots for the Horsas. I haven't came across any so far, but where I'm at right now in these woods by the swamp, it shows as being a pretty common spot. So if we look at the map, we're kind of in this, like, landmass here by all the waterways, and it's got them listed as being able to spawn here quite a bit. So I'm gonna keep exploring. My hopes haven't died out yet, but there are so many dangerous things on the island that they might just be getting wiped out as fast as they spawn. I don't know.
5 minutes later.
Well, I haven't found a Horsa, but I did find an Alpha Raptor. So you can guess what's about to happen. Achatina, goddess of sex! 403 damage a swing she does now. Look at that! The DPS is just fucking nuts. Okay, what we get? Oh! Oh, guys, we got some good stuff. We got, I gotta turn these things on, the tooltips. We got a really good pickaxe, 165% journeyman. So that's actually gonna replace this dumb ramshackle one that we had. We got a good pistol, 194% mastercraft. That's a lot of DPS for a pistol. So I actually might start making bullets for that. That'd be good to carry with me. And we got some other stuff too, but not nearly as good as that stuff. So those are the highlights. Good lootage. I like it. Alright, up this river is another spawn location for Horsas. So I'm going to check it. And if there's none there, we can cut to the west. And there's 2 more, actually 3 more, that I think are within some of the grids that we have unlocked. So I'll check those out as well. I have been spyglassing every Pteranodon that I come across, by the way. Because one of you guys had mentioned that we need to tame flyers, and I certainly want to. Pteranodons would be useful, don't get me wrong, but for my purposes right now, they don't really do me a whole lot of good. But like looking for horses, they would be awesome for that. So they definitely have their uses, don't get me wrong, but in terms of like carrying things, they just can't do that for me, you know? I'm going to dump the rest of her points into delicate harvesting, and then we're going to harvest this little duck that we just killed, because I want to see how much polymer we get. So I need to use the tickle. Tickle. 25. 34. Okay. So it did jump up there. That's good. It's making a difference. Oh, and there's a cute little otter. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're so adorable. Oh my god. Otters are like some of the cutest creatures that they added to ARK. Them, Ovis, are adorable, but probably my favorite is the little shoulder goats that they brought with Aberration. Those things are the best.
5 minutes later.
Oh my god, there's a little sheepy! Hey, dude! How's it going, bud? 35. Yeah, I love sheep. I love them so much. They're so cute. But I wonder if I should kill this thing for mutton. You know? And then I can just refrigerate it. But the problem is, I am so used to mods, and I'm used to the mutton stacking, that I don't even know if it stacks in vanilla. So is it worth it? I can't tame them right now because I don't have a Tastykake on me. Otherwise, I probably could, then I could start harvesting, like, wool off of them. But I don't got a Tastykake, and I'm a good ways from base. So it doesn't make much sense for me to make the... fuck. Should I? I don't know.
5 minutes later.
You know what? We're just gonna leave the dude for now. He's pretty safe up here. You know, there's no carnivores or anything that could eat him. So we'll just remember where he's at, and that Ovis can spawn here. And maybe we'll just check back in the future when we have a larger supply of Tastykakes, or when I really get to a point that I need to start harvesting some wool. Another good option for cementing paste for me would be to tame a Beelzebuffa. The frog, basically. I actually forgot about these guys. And surprisingly, I don't think any of you have commented that I should tame one of these things either. But that might be a good solution if I really do run into like a big issue with cementing paste. I could potentially tame one of these guys, and then just go on swamp runs and kill a bunch of bugs. So I'll keep it in the back burner, but for right now, those snails are just killing it with the paste production. So I don't think I need one at this point. Oh hey, there's a blue light! Might as well loot it since I'm so close, you know? See if we can get anything. Don't even know if you can get good stuff out of here or not, but... I mean, I don't think I would really ever use that, but I'll take it. You know, it's a free blueprint. Why not? Well, I think I have checked every available spawn location for the horses to no avail. Minus the one that is on the far east coast on this little tiny finger-looking thing that juts down into the ocean. There is a spawn there. So I might make my way there, but I have been out here now for probably a good half an hour or so, looking around, and I haven't found shit. It has been a very long walk, but we have made it to the east coast on that little finger place I was talking about. And the spawn location for the horses can either be on this side of the beach or the other side, it would seem. So I'm just going to scope it out, and if we don't see any, I'm going to chalk this up as a failure in terms of finding ourselves a horse. Come on, horses! I see a pack of raptors, so it's already not looking very promising. Well, I just scouted the whole beach, and I can confirm there are no horsies here. Oh, is that a fucking Rex that just fell off the cliff? What the hell? Goddamn Sky Rex. 50, you're just not worth it for me, bud. Your color's cool, though. I do really like the color, but man, you're just too low level. So I was riding back to base, and I got to thinking, a Procoptodon would be an awesome tame, maybe even more so than the horse would be, because I could traverse super fast with this thing, and probably avoid a lot of dangers. And I know I'd mentioned these guys at one point, like for doing the cave and stuff like that, but I'm just talking now for overworld use. I think they would be good for getting metal. And it does say that they can spawn in the redwoods, which we now have unlocked. So, maybe not that exact grid, but pretty damn close. I mean, the right side of that, we pretty much have. Here, actually, I'll bring this back over on my screen, and you guys can see side-by-side comparison, provided I can bring it up correctly. Maybe. Can I do this? Just like that? There we go. So look at that. We have grid number 19 unlocked, which is a good chunk of that red mark on there that says where they can spawn. Now, they are rare, so it would be tough to find one, but that could be something we keep our eye out for, moving forward.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, so we had made it back to base, and while I was there, I went inside and got the resources that I need to craft a couple cryopods, because I don't want to end this episode without at least doing one metal run with our new Pocket the Parasaur. And I think the best way to utilize him would be to cryopod him up, and then travel to the mountain, plop him down, fill him up with metal, and then bring him back to base. And that way I still have Athena to guard us, plus she can still carry some metal, so it kind of like doubles up on the carry capacity. And while I was at base, I also decided to make 4 refining forges, and a couple foundations to place them on. So, my thought process is that we get up on the mountain, plop those guys down, put a fuck ton of metal inside them, with a bunch of wood, of course, that we get from Athena, and then just let those things smelt. because we can carry back a lot more ingots than we could the raw metal. You know? If I let them smelt, I'm essentially halving the weight of the ingots, or doubling the amount that I can carry, if you want to look at it that way. So that's my plan, but right now I need to find a light, or I have to travel to an obelisk, which I don't think I even have the red obelisk unlocked yet, technically. So I need to find a light in order to craft these cryopods, so that I can start to fulfill my plan. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's like J.J. Abrams is coming in my eyes. Well, I thought that I had seen a light coming down, but maybe not. I'm gonna turn my gamma down, like, really low. Aha! You see? That's why you start messing around with gamma settings. And there's actually another one right up the beach here that might be closer to that one. I'm not sure. I think it is. Let's go to it. Okay, Mr. Light. Don't you go anywhere. I need to put things in you. Oh, only 10? Only 10? Can I do it? Don't take my stuff away, please. Oh, you mother... It's fine. I didn't need the resources. No matter how good you think you're doing in ARK, it will find a way to fuck you in the ass.
5 minutes later.
Okay, I got some more resources. It's fine. Before I go to another light, though, I want to make sure that I got everything. So, hide, fiber, crystal, metal, oil, polymer. And if we look up cryopods, it takes crystal, fiber, hide, metal, oil, polymer. So we should be good. So looking at our map, I think I do have the green obelisk unlocked. In which case, I might just go there, because that other light that I saw despawned. And I can't find any other lights anywhere. So the green obby is probably the best bet. It's just a lot farther than I really wanted to walk, just to craft cryopods. Oh hey, there's a blue light right up here. In the middle of the swamp. I can't think of anything that would go wrong there. Oh, there was a Caprisuchus that walked right up next to me. And apparently Athena is big enough that they don't give a shit. Look at that. He just kept on walking. That's really good to know, actually. Hello, Mr. Blue Light. You have to be my salvation, buddy. Please don't eat my resources. I think we're all in the clear. I do see a snake down there. But even if it does bite us, Athena... Oh, wait, you know what? There's a raptor right there. I probably should take that thing out. Alright, now we should be in the clear. So I'm gonna hop off. Let's give it a go. Put my resources in there again. Cryopods. Look at that, people. I think we have enough for 2, if I'm not mistaken. Which is fine, because I don't even have a cryo fridge yet. So these things only last for 30 days. And I'm hoping that I would have a fridge by then. But I'm not going to bank on it. I want to say the fridge is only like level 88. But I'm not positive on the resources that it takes to craft it. So that might be our bottleneck.
2 hours later.
Good lord, it got so foggy. It's like I'm stuck in a fog bank of twat mist. Oh, hey, we made it back to base! I have no idea how. Look at this! I can't even see my toes! Come here, Pocket! Pocket, we have a gift for you! I need you to get in the cryopod! First cryopod of the series, people. Look at this. It's certainly something I could have made way sooner, but this is like the best use I could find for it. At least for the time being. Oh, I know about you, Raptors. I know about you. Best be getting away from my base. I ain't having none of that.
5 minutes later.
We have made it to the Metal Mountain. Successfully. No deaths. So now I just need to figure out where to slap that little base down so that it doesn't distract from the spawns. Maybe I'll just put it like right here. Because I don't think any metal spawns here, and it should be far enough away from the spawns that it shouldn't block them at all. And we just have 4 forges for the time being. I figured that's probably enough just to get me started. So I'm just going to slap them down. And then we'll probably get a bunch of metal with Athena, just so that we can put the first stockpile in there. And then, we gonna fill them with metal. Okay, Athena. Do your thing, girl. Holy shit. You're so freaking efficient. 2 trees got me that much wood with Athena. That's just crazy. Like, that's nuts. Alright, let's start getting some metal, people.
5 minutes later.
Well, Athena is already full, so it is officially time to call upon Pocket! The Parasaur! And you've actually already got some levels, bud. So let's just dump them into weight. See, that's a good amount of weight. 2 levels got him like an additional, what, 30-something? How much did he have? No, he had like 720, right? So it got him like over 50 weight. That's pretty solid. Not too shabby. Come on, bud. Let's do what you were destined to do. Dude, Pocket, you're so awesome, bud. You're staying so close to me. I can just access you, toss it in. Look at that. Efficiency, people.
Chinese neighbor's middle name.
Okay, Pocket is looking like he's pretty full, so let's take us down, bud. You, Athena, come on down. I know it's heavy. Work with me here. Alright, made it back to the little foundations. Now we can load them up and start mass smelting all of this metal. This is super exciting.
5 minutes later.
Oh, that's another big load of metal. Holy crap. Come on, Pocket. You can do it, bud. I've got so much metal smelting up. This is crazy. I've got like 500 raw ingots in each forge. And I'm still not even done clearing the mountain yet. So I'm pretty much just going to keep harvesting. And when I get enough metal smelted, I will make the trip back to base with Athena and Pocket. I was actually able to gather this stuff on the fly to make 2 more refining forges. So that'll kind of speed things up for us. Okay, I think we're all filled up at this point, so we're gonna head back down, throw all this stuff in the forges, and plop down those 2 other forges that we crafted. What a fucking army. If you saw this coming at you in the forest, you can't tell me that you wouldn't flee in terror. So we've already got 137 ingots smelted up, just from this little bit of time that we spent on the mountain. So I'm chalking this whole thing up as a big, giant success. Start to finish. I know we didn't get a horsey, but we did get ourselves a pocket parasaur, which has proven to be absolutely awesome. And I think this is going to make metal runs so much more efficient. So I'm basically just going to wait for all this metal to smelt up, and then once we have enough to justify a trip, I'm going to load up Athena and Pocket, and we're going to haul it all back to base. But I'll just do that off camera, so I'm going to wrap up this episode right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to press that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please keep leaving me comments, because it warms my butt of heart and it makes my day. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you next time!